I almost like, oh, we want to play this again.
Okay.
But I think going in it again, a little bit of upkeep. You guys are at 3 heat, and I haven't been specifying this, but you are in the Ren system. So just so you're aware, that means so you have 3 heat for that system. Um, which is that's the system where the capital is. A bunch of stuff going on. You guys just escaped prison. Proudly announced to the rest of the world that you were first to do so.
In large.
You had a little bit of help, and then you were given option of 2 jobs. So you decided, hey, give me the biggest. No, do you have a question?
Point of clarification: did we give the guards and the people that helped us credit? Like we credited them too. Like, yeah, dude, this guard.
Yeah, guard number 2.
Yeah, I think we credited them, right?
I'm not sure. Do you guys want to look at the what the news was?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit in my captain's
feed.
chair and
Whoa.
Actually, I'm the pilot,
take my
so
remote
do
and
that
go.
later.
Yeah, you're the pilot. I'm the captain.
So there has been, there's obviously been some backlash. There's questions about the, the skill of the warden, like the leadership of the warden, and but his thing is like, hey, we're still like the best prison out there. Like we've done everything we can. You look a little bit further though.
Like this is like someone broadcasting the news saying this.
Yeah, no. So this is that is the public, right? That was what was public. And there's a little bit of question about his leadership, but they're like, yeah, this is a one-time case, unique scenario. It's like we think had help on the inside. Mm-hmm. Cut to you look at further into your contacts. Turns out your buddies, the security guard buddy who helped you, got caught. So he's stuck in the system, and like all other prisoners, he's like, it's just like his. Basically, he was there. He had a badge, and they just took away his badge, and now he's still there. So it's just like, it's a loosely run prison, right? He just doesn't have the access he did before, but he still walks around. On the other side, from on the dark net, you've heard actually that same hospital where you guys were in has been spaced 2 times since you've been there. So it's been like 3 weeks. It's been spaced 2 times since then.
Like they just like sent everybody out of it,
like vented,
or they just disconnected it from the ship.
Yeah.
Let everyone die from that. like not the obviously the the people who are above the law have their gear that keeps them from suffocating stuff. But so I just kind of want to throw that detail in because I know Jordan was a little upset about like being forced to leave, but I kind of wanted to paint the picture. It's like, oh, by the way, you could have died at any point.
I see.
Like whether you were innocent or not. So let's say it's been 2 or 3 weeks. It's kind of at the halfway mark between you guys wanted to do both missions that were presented to you. And the first one was going to the little farming planet where you were told that there's weapons being stocked,
Right.
advanced weaponry being stocked on this little farming planet, and they're not sure why, but the rebellion for lack of a better term. It's the rebellion. They're thinking, hey, let's just go in, destroy everything, get out.
We're not trying to claim the
that's
ordinance.
Up to you guys.
Oh, okay.
That is up to you guys. So that's a personal mission. If you want to do that, then you can. I'm going to give you a little more detail about the planet. So you get there. It's, let's just say it's 1/4 the gravity of Earth. And normally this is something that wouldn't be able to hold atmosphere, but due to the the ancient technology that's there, it has an atmosphere, has plenty of water.
What's the planet called?
Called Victor 7. It's basically an asteroid.
Did you say Victor or Vector?
Victor 7.
What does it look like from space? Like what color would you say?
I would say it's mostly green. Like it's one of the few planets. It's more green than blue. There's a little lakes dotted around, but this is kind of a planet that wouldn't make sense outside of the control of this ancient technology that exists. So
the situation is like kind of like Halo, where there's like the Forerunners.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's just ancient civilization that was super advanced, right?
Yeah.
1/4 gravity. That means I could
jump.
I could bench like 400 pounds.
5 inches.
Yeah.
Dude, I could bench. I just maxed out. I could bench.
I will say this, for the purposes of this planet, you can go one load higher. Without looking, like suspicious. Like a light load is 4. Like
6 and 7.
What's the load mechanic?
That's like what we look like if you're wearing like a blaster pistol.
So if you're wearing a light, if you look at your sheet, your character sheet,
yeah.
You see light, normal, heavy. Light is just average person. You can.
Oh,
you can easily play it off as, oh, I'm just a noble. Oh, I'm this.
How do I know which one I have?
We choose it before the mission.
You choose it before the mission.
Sorry, my bad.
I thought we choose it during the actual action.
Planning. Well, you choose
no.
what
you choose the load. You choose the load at the very beginning. You choose what you have during the mission.
Okay.
Oh, it's load out. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you look one higher, but okay, normal load. You look like what you are. You look like a rogue, like on the take. You look like you're a man on a mission, right? It's like that guy doesn't look quite normal, but it doesn't look like super suspicious. I mean, a little suspicious. Heavy load is like, oh, we got a suicide bomber here.
SWAT.
Or like this is someone. Yeah. SWAT team. Like this guy is, preparing for a fight, or any very specific situation.
So you were right about real quick before you get started. My abdomen is still cut open because Jordan said he was gonna sew it up, but he's not here, so it's cut open.
Well, and you guys, you guys already took your free time, right?
Yeah. So, but I did the stress. I took care of my stress during that time.
Yes, which is good. But it will play into your character. As you can see there, if there's a part of the story that would be affected by you having like a damaged body part, it will be affected. You'll have less effect.
Okay.
Which is, yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, so
sounds like dead weight.
So while this is a small farming planet, there is like it's still like a planet. It's not like the whole planet's going to be like uncivilized or whatever. So there's like you fly into the port where it's at, where the stockpiles are going to be at, and it's a couple warehouses in the city, in the middle of the city. So now since you chose to do this, now we choose the mission. Are you, one, if you want to research it, let me know. You can,
Yeah. What kind of city is this? Is this like a spread out city or is it like tight and
Like a
vertical?
metropolis.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
a farmland area, right?
well, like I said, it's like
Like
it's
Kansas
like a
has.
farm planet, but
Yeah.
there's still like cities in it. There's still like you're going to the port. Like
Yeah.
I'd say, it's
Do we need to be worried about like when we park, we're like, this is, whatever
no,
dragonfly, and then the people are gonna be like, oh, they just escaped. Do we need to like?
no, you don't
Okay.
need to do that. It's kind of Star Wars in that fact where you're not
Super tight.
it's not like it's like there's some areas to park, but it's like you can just say you're on the outskirts. It really just comes into play if it's like part of your mission, like, oh, get in, get, I don't know. It just depends on you. So
So is
Well,
it gonna be
you-
like tight corridors or is it gonna be kind of more open?
let's see.
Like I would out here, all our warehouses are kind of like on the edge of the city.
Yeah, I'd say it's on the edge of the city. No, let me correct myself. It's a cluster of warehouses. There's like, it's like a district in the city. It's like, oh, this is like,
Okay.
this is where you have the metal pipe sellers and the
Mhm.
the gravel makers and stuff like that. All right. Let me see. Yes.
Sorry, you can continue.
No, go ahead.
Can we like do like a scan to see if there's like, is it heavily defended or is it like, I don't know.
Yeah. I'd say you can do a scam, but not a scam. But it just you are gonna have to roll for it. I'm looking at the rolls for dice action attributes. This is information gathering. Okay, there's like a specific page for information gathering that I want to find real quick. Yeah. So like, we're just gonna do, just you choose the skill. It's just like any other action roll, except in this case, there's not like a consequence. In this case, it's just like it's just
Whether
great
you
to
pass or
worse.
fail.
Yeah.
Would it be study?
I'd say that could be a study. What I'm imagining is this like you're looking in and what?
Is there a place? I also want to look to see if there's a place where we could land a shuttle.
Do we have a shuttle?
I think we do.
You guys, yeah. So the fire drake itself cannot land on a planet,
Oh, we do. Okay, yeah, you're right.
so you do have a shuttle. I say
Is
there's
it
plenty
just
of places.
floating in orbit?
Yes, it's in orbit.
Wait, if we have a shuttle, but we don't have a landing bay, so it's just connected on the outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we
it's-
established last time.
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
like
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
like a mason jar attached to your ship, just like,
Yeah.
just sticking out.
Okay.
So you just,
Ooh, 6.
okay.
Hmm.
So
No big deal.
no big deal.
No big deal.
It's very interesting. This is like there's like like around these two where you find out it's like these two warehouses, right? And so there's two warehouses where you believe these weapons are going into. It's unusual, around them you still have like the produce packers and just meat,
Farmhands.
whatever, not farmhands, but like you have like
Tyson
the
chicken.
Amazon, the Tyson chicken, the Amazon. You have the Amazon, distribution center.
Okay.
And you see like a regular flow of traffic, but there is a larger flow of traffic going into these particular two buildings. Best as you can tell, though, there's only like two full-time like humanoid workers. The rest of them is just, it's pretty, ships coming in and out are mostly Urbots, which are the alien designed like ancient civilization robots. The ones that like almost have souls to them.
So we have 2 humans.
Yeah, and there's like, let's say there's any given day there might be like 80 Urbots in there.
Interesting.
So
Remind me the mission objective again.
To basically blow it up.
yeah, so this is yeah.
So here's what I'm thinking, guys. We can get like what do they call it? Particle cannon.
Oh,
So okay. So I grew up, my mom she was in the Senate. She's a reformer and stuff. And one thing that she noticed was that the hegemony, whatever, they would put these stockpiles in strategic locations so that if they sent a fleet to, out to fight somebody, they could just stop and like kind of pick up stuff and then keep going. So I'm guessing / hoping maybe, it'd be kind of cool. Just probably one of those coherence cannons. That's what it's called. And so we try to steal that and we take it for our ship, but we like blow everything else up.
Glassing it
I
from orbit.
It's a one-time use thing, so we probably couldn't, do that. But
Oh,
we could like blow it up after we leave.
I have an inside friend down at the
at the docks. It would be someone in the warehouses surrounding. It wouldn't be someone from these two warehouses.
Oh dang. Yeah. I have
Yes.
a guy who's been around that knows the area. Like, can I say inside and out?
You can say
It's-
out.
I'd say you know the area inside out. This is relatively recent. These warehouses have been here for a while, but it's not until recently that they've be, like they've been under suspicion.
Okay. We could get a hold of my contact down there, and he could help us out.
He could sneak us in, but I'm thinking we might have to like land the shuttle close so we can load up the cannon
Yes.
and take it back to the ship.
Kevin, what's your
You know what I
character's
mean.
name?
Oh,
Nova.
Richard.
Oh,
Or my alias is Nova,
Nova.
which is actually Nova's real name. Richard Ryder
oh,
from the superhero.
No, what's your character?
Pax.
Oh, that's right.
Very
I'm
original.
trying to.
Do you go by
figure out how
Pax
I-
as well?
I go by Pax. Or
What was Jordan's name?
Who knows?
it was
If y'all would put it in the Excel sheet, it would help.
I did put it. Well, I
I think Jordan put it in the Excel sheet too.
Who is he?
Is there a shared Excel sheet?
He's the Stitch.
there's a shared
The-
one.
Oh, his name is Obadiah McCall,
Obadiah.
Yes.
Yeah.
or X-Ray.
X-ray.
Wait, really?
his
That
name.
was his...
That's his alias, X-Ray.
Nova. X-ray.
Well, huh. I didn't realize we had a shared copy.
I don't think he's gone by X-ray the entire time.
No,
It's just
We start calling him X-ray.
I guess I can't. Yeah,
no.
Obadiah. Richard Ryder. What was yours?
Richard
John?
Ryder. Oh, you know what it is.
You know what?
Oh, Efren.
Ephraim T. Horn,
From T. Horn.
alias Grenier.
Granier.
Granier.
Deft in many things.
Yeah. The best, what is it? Was it mercenary?
A freelancer.
Oh, freelancer.
We're like ruining all the books for John.
I've read. Let's see. Where am I at? I've read like 4 of them, or like what's the 4 of them?
Oh, okay. So then you would know Efren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
never read any of them.
Listen out,
we'll
man.
see about-
What book is this again?
Red Rising.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so that being said,
So you guys need to choose.
assault, infiltration,
Okay.
deception.
We could do infiltration. And
Yeah.
my friend has a spot for us to dock without getting detected.
Because he works at a warehouse like
He
right
works.
by.
Yes, yes, yes. So he could lead us to the ground with our shuttle, so we won't get detected. Sneak in.
Okay. Then we dock it. Go through. We trick the 2 guards. Or maybe we go through like the fence. We could cut open the fence or something like that. Just like, laser cut it.
I mean, we
Sneak
could-
in, plant the bombs, grab the coherence cannon that's definitely there. and and then exfiltrate.
X-Fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, are we missing anything?
I hope not.
Hey, this is infiltration, so we might as well go like what? I guess we could go normal and then we could look like light, right? Is that how it works?
Wait. Oh, it would. It basically, yeah. You wouldn't be disadvantaged.
Okay.
Pretending is what it would be.
Is that a plan, John?
I'm sorry. I was trying to get my stuff switched over to the
was talking to John Waller. Sorry, John.
Oh, okay. So infiltration in the detail is you
We park
have your-
with Kevin's buddy at the chicken
His name
plant.
is Mr. Piz.
Mr. Piz. Okay.
Okay.
Hey. I don't know. It's about equivalent to Cassander. So
All right. I should be on the
but-
main one now.
Okay.
I would say let's. I think you can land. So here's the thing: you can land just fine. Where the mission will start. So the Skull and Belly, it's all about starting in the action.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So where it's going to start is or not necessarily in the action, but at the conflict, I guess I should say. It will start with you either being confronted by a guard or you going up to the front desk. Are you trying to get in to the front desk, or what is?
Well, so I was thinking we'd like cut a hole in the wall or something like that.
Laser cutters.
Yeah, I was thinking laser cutters. Is that a bad idea?
That's an idea. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I just
You just can
it'll just
override me.
I have an ID that could probably work.
You should never cut walls. They're too.
Oh,
thick.
dude. Yeah. We could be like, yeah, we're here to pick up the coherence cannon.
What if there isn't one?
Can we talk to Mr. Piz?
How about we?
See what's
How about
there.
we?
Dude, they definitely have one.
How about we pick up something that's like more like general. That way we can.
Tactical nuke?
That we can look for. Yeah, we can look for a tactical nuke because that's like.
Yeah.
Say we're here on a.
Like
They-
all.
Would we
Walmarts
know
have
if
them.
they have like a monthly or weekly checkup? Like,
I'd say with the 6, you can. Well, that's the thing. Not food, because
Or-
this is a warehouse area. There's only like
sorry, yeah.
yeah.
So just kind of do we know that information?
There's regular trucks, or the space trucks, if you will, that are landing off, dropping gear, and getting stuff onto them. It's interesting. It looks like there's almost just as much stuff leaving as there is arriving.
I guess what I'm trying to say is there like a quality check? That, or is that just the 2 humans in the warehouse only doing that, and there's nobody checking them?
I would say how often does the quality check arrive? Is that like in real life? I'm saying, who knows? You get a quality check like what, twice a year?
Okay.
Maybe.
So you
So-
haven't been there near long enough to see if they have that or not.
Would my friend know that or no?
He would know. He's
Okay.
been, or yeah,
So
he would know.
I ask him before we get down there, because this is kind of our plan, is maybe I have a legitimate ID that we could kind of
Okay.
be as the quality check that happens like 2-3 times a year, and would he know that it's been done recently?
He wouldn't know. Because keep in mind, like, he's working in his warehouse. Like, maybe he got his quality check, 3 months ago, but he wouldn't. Like, I'm just thinking, like, realistically speaking, you wouldn't know, like, oh, that warehouse had gotten their quality check.
Okay, well, Do we want to just go with that then? Quality check.
I think we should be there to pick up something.
What are we picking up?
Well,
All right, quick. All right, you think of something, and I'll think of something, and then we'll choose between the three of us.
Well, see who rolls the highest.
Keep in mind, your ship isn't able to land. So, like, if you're going
Got
in
a
a shuttle, you're going in your little shuttle,
Uh-huh.
which has like a 0 rating on everything, like size and everything. So it's like, hey, I came here to pick up the stuff, and you have a Camry.
Yeah,
Versus
So
like
would I
like
know?
a semi truck.
Would a coherence cannon fit in our shuttle?
Maybe
Wait, does our shuttle look nice, or is it like
it's just this. No, it's just a run of the mill shuttle.
Starship.
Like I said, Camry. It's the Camry of like spaceships.
Okay,
So,
rough.
I
Okay.
got it.
Okay.
We're doing it.
Yeah, you go first, Kevin.
Electronic chips.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
they'll fit.
Okay.
Like computer chips, whatever chips.
How about we're just here to service the telephones?
That would be funny. That would be pretty funny.
It's just like we're just here to like fix like the intercom system or something.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Let's
We
try
have
it.
to close.
So it'd be more of a deception, huh?
I got it.
That's the plan. So, plan is deception, and then the point, the whatchamacallit, the detail is you're going up as like
Dude,
repairman.
and we'll go all the way around the place and we'll put our little explosives.
Whoa.
And then we'll be like, oh yeah, everything's up to date. We're testing the latency, of the intercom system. So we had to,
The latency. I love it.
yeah.
So can I make an ID for all of them?
You
Or is
can you
it,
make
or
an ID?
For all,
That would
I only have one.
I would say, well, yeah, it would just be you. I would say if you had wanted to do that, that would have to be to acquire an asset, or it would be to acquire the asset, which you can do. You would just have to roll for it, and then you would have to pay an extra cred. You would have to pay 1 cred to do another.
I mean, I feel like
Rest
one of
action.
us.
Well, I acquired a demolition expert.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm still trying to acquire it.
As your contact?
No, for my acquire asset during
Yeah.
our.
My acquire
I
asset
can
is
do
the
that.
blueprints. Remember? For the taser.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a long-term project that
Oh.
you're working on.
Okay,
So
well.
you're 2 blocks into getting stun weapons.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll have it. If we run into trouble, I'll try to sway him.
Yeah. Okay. So
Can
now, what?
With so I don't actually have a person that's a demolition expert that can bring with me, right?
No, it would be a person. I would
Oh,
say.
it would be a person.
You're bringing a demolition expert. With
All right,
you.
what's his name, guys?
Mr. Pete.
No. No.
It's the same guy. It's the same
Pez
guy.
and Pete.
It's the same guy.
It can be. It can be. Hey, realistically, that would make sense.
Like, wait, you know each other?
I feel like you gotta go with like Zeke,
Zeke.
Zebediah.
Seems like a.
We should call him X-Ray. I think X-Ray would probably.
X-ray.
Just extra.
yeah. And then like Jordan's gonna be like, "What the heck?"
No, he's X-Ray now. You can't be X-Ray too.
yeah.
To be fair, he only went by Obadiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
So-
do that. X-ray.
For real.
So Piz go by X-ray, or is it just two separate people?
Help me out. That's not
Okay.
me.
Now we're gonna do fortune rolls. So you start off with one die,
Okay.
and you're gonna lose. Let's see how many you lose.
Oh gosh.
You're gonna you lose 3 die, so you're at -2 right now.
Me?
Okay.
Oh.
No, this
all
is
of
everybody.
Or
Oh.
let's -2 dice, or no, not -2. You're at let's say -1 right now. -1.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so I feel like I'm the guy who could actually work on the telephones because as a pilot, you're like communications and
Okay.
like radios are such an important part of it that you just understand like how things work. And so I probably have the tools from working on the ship, you know. If we need to,
Okay.
I could wear a mechanic suit, a fine mechanic suit. I don't know if that's like a they'd be like,
Oh, yeah?
what is this garage mechanic doing here? But
I'd say standardized mechanic suit. I'll give you one for that. So you're at 0 right now.
Okay.
And then,
So you're at 0.
yeah.
What, any other thing to help you?
Noah, you got anything else?
no, I was just gonna say
Okay,
I'm wearing this.
Does having a friend down there that helps, then being able to just kind of pass through with an ID to make it more legitimate that we are from a company that fixes the telecom system.
It's the ID wouldn't help you at this. The ID is more like during play. It's
Okay.
more like
Okay.
during play.
But the old friend who's kind of giving us information.
Yeah, he might. I'll give you. I think he makes you look less suspicious because you're not like you're coming at it from the right angle, right? Versus like having to wander around the warehouse. You know where the entrance is, and you can know where to park.
And he's also been there, so he himself is not very suspicious if he's been at the place. Well, at a
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, John,
So you're at what? You're at 1.
give us another die.
Another one?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what's actually like what are you actually rolling for here?
This is the fortune roll. So this determines whether like what your starting position is. So you can either start off controlled, risky, which is the standard, or desperate. And desperate means like
Not good.
desperate means they're shooting at you, right?
Yeah.
Risky means this could go south soon, and then controlled is normally it's like, oh, you kind of got it in the bag.
Okay.
I do want to say just like
Like
the way the game is supposed to go. If you guys roll really well, this could be like a 20-minute like in and out. Hey, like actually we fooled them perfectly. We got in, grabbed it, got out,
yeah.
and there was no problem. So it's just like keep that in mind.
Let me see.
Okay. Nah. You know what? I'm not gonna give you an extra die.
Okay, so you're
Who's this guy? Whose team is he on?
normally, yeah. So we're gonna. Who wants to roll? Noah, you want to roll for us, or Kevin?
Yeah,
You want-
I can roll.
Yeah.
Good luck, dude.
1 dice,
One die. Yes.
a 4.
Hey, that's not bad, I guess.
It's risky. Risky standard. So you're.
Oh man,
If we had another dice, we would have got a
I know.
6.
Well, could have been a 20-minute game.
Yep.
I mean, we still got another
We
mission.
might have succeeded at something.
So
Oh, I rolled a
sorry
5.
if you can hear my chewing. But... So you're coming up on the first difficulty. Who all is with your crew right now? Are you all the guys come together?
Yeah, I imagine like Kevin is walking in front, and then the other, not Kevin, sorry,
Or
Richard.
Nova.
Nova.
Do I pick my load?
We picked normal,
We
right?
picked normal.
Oh,
Oh.
did you light or normal? Keep in mind you have one load higher.
Yeah,
Oh.
so like we can look light if we're normal.
Oh, we can look light. Okay. So do I get to pick
Yeah.
my gear?
You get to pick it like when you need it.
As you're playing. This
Yeah,
is
Oh, but I can only pick up 5.
6.
keep in mind this is Ocean's 11. You know, it's never indicated, oh, we have all this stuff and then we went into it. It's always like, oh, we
we
were in
just
this,
have it.
but good thing, flashback, good thing we had this, you know, with us. Or
Yeah. Wait, so do we have 3? No.
No, we have.
you have one above.
We've got 6.
Well, there's like 3 to 5, so there's no 4, right?
No, you can choose 4. No, what I was saying, you have one load higher. So 4 is light in this case.
Oh,
4
okay,
load
okay.
is light. in
Oh,
this
mine
case.
says light is 3.
No,
No, but just because you're on a planet with 1/4 gravity,
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
people on average are carrying more.
So I can get
Right.
up to 4 things in my whatever thing
And
that
still
happened.
count as light.
But
Or
actually, I can only
Yeah.
get 3 because one of them has to be illicit drugs.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Now you understand.
No, but it's in italics, so it doesn't count.
Okay.
Wait, I think you're actually you're talking about on the character sheet.
Yeah,
Italics is
doesn't count.
yeah. I think italics is
Mine says it
Yeah.
doesn't count for load.
yeah. Italics doesn't count. It's bold that is fine.
Oh, so I have a drugs and a communicator.
You
I have a
can
legitimate ID.
just the whole point is not to decide this right now.
Right. No, but I always have drugs.
Always, it's a character trait.
Zolodone, dude.
Oh, jeez.
So you're at the first obstacle.
Okay.
You Nova, Richard, if you will, has walked up front. You guys are waiting in you're waiting nearby. Or no, Pax is presumably Pax is there in the
Yeah.
mechanic get up.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, a fine mechanic suit, by the way. It's
Fine mechanic suit
Yeah, not a
and
brag, but mine's fine.
John, I forget your character's name.
It's Grenier
Ephraim.
or Ephraim.
Grenier.
Ephraim. Just say Ephraim.
Ephraim. Okay, so Ephraim is also with them or hanging back.
Oh yeah, I'm with him.
Okay, sounds good.
But
you're
X-Ray is
up in-
kind of hanging back. We don't want him to like get in any talking situations.
Yeah, of course.
He has the biggest
uh,
bag because he's the one bringing in the
Literally
explosives.
bombs. Yeah.
So you come into this secure place. People aren't really supposed to know about it.
Oh,
And you walked up to the front. Well, you know, it's like obviously the warehouse workers. The
yeah.
warehouse workers know it by
Robots.
are aware because it's just adjacent. But like, you start walking up front very calmly. The Urbots, they communicate with their boss, and one of the two humans who is leading this little area is called up to the front. And I'd say that they just meet you outside because again, they need to verify stuff.
Okay.
And
You don't need to verify anything.
no, he's like, you see him walking up, and he's like, can we? You see him comment to it.
Is there?
It's like, hey, can we get a couple people down here? And
Probably doesn't work because we're here to fix that, actually.
well,
No.
so there's one Urbot who's with you who had called it in, and then there's the main guy who came out front. He's walking towards you, and he called in more people, and it's like, you guys aren't supposed to be here. So this is just pretty like kind of darkened skin, like Native American tan type of thing with black hair.
That's not okay.
Like swooped back, black hair down to his shoulders, and it's just a normal kind of looking human. And it's like, yeah, you guys aren't supposed to be here. Didn't have anything on my checklist. We're gonna need you to leave.
Flashback.
Okay. Yeah. Go
As
ahead.
a group, did we ever decide our company's name?
South Korean Telecom.
North Korean.
Yeah, South Korean Telecom. SKT.
SKC. Is it just going by SKC or is it really South
SKT.
SKT. Okay, we'll go with SKT.
SKT.
Back in there, it's
They're
like,
the best telecom.
we're from SKT. We're here to fix the telecom, and I
Wait.
kinda,
Can I also flashback real quick?
Yeah, you can flashback.
Okay, flashback. I did a little snooping around maybe the edges prior to this grand entrance of ours, and
Yeah.
hopefully did a little bit of cutting some wires to kind of disrupt telecommunication type deal. Not like outside the inside, but like more internal stuff. Or maybe
Okay.
a little hacking or something where basically they have some kind of telecommunication problem.
I would say okay, so this is gonna be so the thing is, like, going in and just cutting wires isn't really possible. Like, this is part of your mission is to get in, right? So it's like it's not like really possible that you just snuck in earlier. Like, oh yeah, I beat the villain, you know. But
there's got to be like a kind of a box outside, right? Like,
yeah, I guess I'd say hacking you have a greater effect.
Okay.
But you are gonna need to roll for it. So this is I say this is too stress because it's not like
well, I didn't give an
like,
extra die, so can I like take that one?
no.
Yeah,
So,
wow. Now you think of
so
something.
you can take one of the gambits when you're doing it, but you're gonna roll a hacking check.
Okay.
And you're gonna, or yeah, just tell me what the result is.
Can I assist them? Or is this a loan?
Are you good at hacking, or are you like?
No.
This is a loan because of the flashback.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless you like flashback, you helped him in the flashback.
I mean, I wouldn't be any good at hacking, so. I mean, I would imagine X-Ray would be doing something.
He's just there to blow things up.
It's just there to blow things up, you know.
Yeah. Obadiah doesn't have any hacking either. Okay. All right.
Did
So what are my options here? It's 2 stress.
You're taking to do the hacking action. That is 2 stress.
Okay.
Just to do that, and then you're rolling on top of that.
Okay.
How many dice is he rolling?
And whatever his hacking score is.
My hacking score is 1. Well, I have the first one.
Yeah, that was just 1 dice.
So I just have to
Very
roll 1
good.
dice.
Push yourself. No, you can push yourself.
Wait, it's
which
already costing
is-
me 2, and then if I push myself, it's gonna be 4, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Or you
really
can-
have.
Or here's the thing, you can push yourself, or I can give you a devil's
we could do a
bargain.
gambit.
How many gambits do we have?
You can do it. Gambit. You get. Yeah, I think you guys have 2 gambits.
Yeah, we haven't used.
You start
any
off
of
with
them.
2.
Does my special ability help at all?
Read it off for me.
Never tell me the odds.
Mm,
No, so
did
we
it say?
start with 3.
You
It's a
also
special
generate
ability.
gambits on desperate rolls. You may also generate
does-
gambits even if you spin the gambit. Also,
Uh,
my cruise starts with 1 plus gambit when the pool resets.
Yeah, so we have 3
oh shoot! You have 3 gambits. Nice.
because of his starting ability.
So gambit is you just get 1 dice. So you can just use your 1 dice. That would give you 2 dice, and then if you let's see, if you can do a devil's bargain, or you can push yourself.
Gambit.
Yeah, a gambit.
Well, you already used the gambit, right? You can use the gambit and then push yourself, or do a devil's
Oh.
bargain. So you can have 3 dice.
I would push yourself. I mean,
I think you could do it in 2. I think you could do it in
I
2
just have
dice.
2 dice,
to be
right?
honest. Yeah.
What's the devil's bargain? Is that just something you make up on the?
Yes. So that is
Something bad is going to happen.
either I
basically.
can suggest it, or you guys can suggest one.
Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna roll 2.
But it's a guaranteed something bad happened. Like,
Okay.
like I hacked him, but what I could do is, there's that bounty hunter. You guys don't know it yet, but there's a bounty hunter. I can make it to where he's like 1 step closer to finding you guys.
I see.
Um,
Okay, well, I'm gonna roll my 2 favorite dice. The
Okay.
yellow one, of course, and probably the red one since we're talking with an Indian guy, like Native American guy.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
right. I rolled a 6 and a 1.
Okay, you got a 6.
Good.
So you successfully hacked it. Here's my rules reference. You successfully hacked it. You rules reference.
We're in, boys.
I think it's just no consequence. So it is down. The comms is down.
Yes.
Yeah, Risky, you did it with increased effect, and you add a gambit if you haven't spent 1 on this roll. This wasn't desperate, so
Oh, I see. Okay.
and you spent a gambit, so you don't get 1 back. But yeah, so you did it. You succeeded. The comms were taken down, and they don't know what's going on. So you said internal, right?
Yeah, internal.
Okay, yeah. And now all this is happening, right? And you were giving them their ID. So you were flashback. You're giving the ID.
ID.
Like what does it say on it? Is it just like
It says
SKT
SKT,
with my
SKT.
face.
and then it says
It's
T1 because we're like the first team. Like when we go fix things, we're Team 1.
Oh yeah, right.
T1 dash crew leader.
All right.
And it has my name on there. And then on the back has barcodes.
If you need a logo, I could get one for you.
It has a small logo on the
Flashback.
top right.
There's like a little cup with my name is Faker for this mission.
He's like, well, this certainly says that you're someone, but there's a normal crew that comes around here. Where are they at? Are you? I can't just let in total strangers. I hope you realize that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, like
we
do you
were-
want it fixed?
We were
actually-
told to come here. Yes.
You know what? I don't have time for this. He like waves on, and it's like, two robots. All right, you guys watch them. I'm gonna go back to the office. I got a meeting,
Okay.
and he's gonna let you guys go in. You're in. You're being followed.
Yeah, we'll call you when it's done.
Because of work, then, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do a testing intercom.
Okay.
Test.
Sounds like a plan. So you guys are going into the first warehouse. It's this is pretty big. Pretty big. Let's see. For it to be a threat, it has, like I said earlier, this is like an Amazon distribution center. It's a massive warehouse, right? Have you guys ever seen one of those up close?
Yeah,
It's like
huge.
massive.
Is it a gigafactory?
Giga.
Not a factory. It's just a warehouse.
Oh, right.
You're walking around, and
Yeah, if you could just take us to the comms center, that'd be great.
While I'm walking, I'm just like pointing out to the crew. It's like the different stuff. Like we need to check on that. We need to check on this. You see that wire?
Yeah.
You know, just kind of.
yeah. So upper level, there's not much going on as you're walking down to the comm center. Upper level, there's not much going on. Just a bunch of, like, everything is like in boxes. Like whether some of them might look like they're like weapons, loot boxes, whatever, but everything is like covered up. You even get to like one point and you see a robot throw like a tarp over something, and you see others like carrying stuff that you don't get good glances at. You're at they don't really have a comm center, but they
Yeah.
take you to like the front
Like
desk
this-
computer,
server.
there's like a security room, like it's front desk computer security room. There's a couple like screens of like, you know how you like, oh, this is corner 3C and this is
Yeah.
like,
So I just like walk up to the okay, thank you, and I walk up and I start like typing on the computer and start like doing stuff. I'm like, oh, X-ray, I'm gonna need you to head to this like third node over here and connect our.
Wait. So X-ray did come.
Yeah.
Okay.
my goal is like send different people to different places. So I was like,
I was under the
okay.
impression he wasn't with you guys, but
Oh
could
no,
be-
I thought he was with us the whole time.
Okay.
Oh,
so
I did say like hang back, but I didn't mean like stay on the ship.
Okay.
I meant like just like behind everybody else while we're walking towards it.
Okay. So you're telling him to go to these places.
Yeah, basically like spread out so they can put bombs in different places. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So in 3 minutes, I'll be sending test signals. Just have your relay chip installed, and then we'll be able to check the ping.
Are
You
you?
know,
We all have communicators, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's. Let's
Should
see.
be.
I say you just like. I'm not gonna add any weight for that. Well, actually, is there specifically a weight for it?
Mine says communicator, but it's in italics.
Okay, then
Yeah, that's mine too.
I'd say no. I'd say there's no weight to it. You all just have communicators. It's like a cell phone, you know. You guys all have that.
Yeah.
This is one of 2 warehouses. Keep in mind.
Oh,
Like I said from the beginning, there's 2 warehouses. So you're saying
I guess me and what's your name, John? Do you have a mission
Efren.
name?
Oh,
Me?
Within Efren.
Oh.
Yeah.
Grenier.
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 Me and Grenier will go to the other warehouse.
can you say it right? It's Granier. Granier.
Grenier. Yeah.
And just so we're clear, I should have written down just to have it. You're all light load, which is 4 in this case.
Yeah.
So you guys only have like like what explosives are you like to place explosives? You have to have them.
We have detonators, right?
Yeah, I could have a detonator.
You
But
can.
is that an explosive? Does that mean I have an explosive? That's just the thing that sets it off, right?
No. I think detonator in this case means like thermal detonator. This is a grenade,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So these are heavy duty, but this is a big building. It's a big 2 buildings.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to be creative with
Flashback.
how you're placing
I'm
it.
kidding.
Well, we
Yeah,
need
you
to,
can.
I guess flashback would be figuring out the weak points
Can I
of the structure.
can I ask? What if I ask him? Oh, do you guys have like any like tactical nukes or coherence cannons in here? That I think that might be playing with some of the.
It's causing the
signals.
interference. Yeah.
It looks like everything is connected, but there's some interference.
Do you actually say this?
Yeah,
Maybe-
yeah. To the Urbot.
Like legitimately.
Yeah, like as I'm like typing away. Like
Okay,
I'm assuming that's what's going on, right?
It's just the regular battle droid looking thing,
Yeah.
and we do not have a nuclear. This is a warehouse. We don't have that here. Kevin,
Does it
just-
sound like it's lying?
Kevin, do you still have the lying trait thing?
No, but that's not a person though. That's a
It's
robot.
like I said, these are the robots with like souls in them.
Oh no, I don't. I have the Ulfrin trait,
Okay, so
and I'm
You
not
don't-
there. I'm at the other warehouse.
it's going to it's gonna I will go check the interference and then it's gonna walk outside the door.
If I like
There's 2 remember there's 2 droids in there.
Okay.
Is there one following me? And
One walked outside. You don't know what it's gonna do. You can like
Yeah, hey, I feel like maybe I'll tell X-Ray, like, hey, maybe like keep an eye on where he goes and I think that's where the interference is coming from. Wherever, our
Yeah.
friend.
Wait. So you just say, "Hey, go follow the droid," right?
Yeah, like
I can go with him.
The droid gets out, right?
Mhm.
As you guys get up to follow, you didn't even coach it in something. You just said follow him because there might be interference.
yeah.
The droid lifts up the gun. It's like, you will stay. The other droid,
Oh, okay.
you will stay right there.
Whoa.
So-
what is this? Why are we getting aggressive here? We're trying to figure out if there's any interference, if we get help.
Let's see. I'm gonna say you hear like feet, the sound of metal feet coming your direction.
Gosh.
It's presumed that your characters don't see this. This is just you as players who know this. Like, he called his buddies
Oh,
because they wouldn't tell like random repairmen that this was going to be a weapons depot or anything. This is like
so we showed our hands a little bit.
yeah, you 100% just showed your hands, and I'm gonna say you're in a desperate situation now.
Okay, so are they in the room?
Just the one droid. The other went to call on
So
his buddy.
he's being aggressive toward us at this point.
Yes, because he pointed the gun at you. So
I dropped everything. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Just trying to figure out what's happening and see if there's any interference or why are you pointing a gun at us?
Ooh, I have an idea. Can I have on my suit a Geiger counter and be like, look, the reason why I'm asking is like my Geiger counter is going off. Like, we use these whenever we work on ships and stuff because of the fusion reactors. If they're a little bit leaky, they can
Radiation.
Well, you don't have to worry about it. I get it. You're just a robot, but like we ephemerals have to,
yeah.
kind of keep track of this. So
Okay, so point of order, I forgot. So let's just say you're okay. One, you can have a Geiger counter that can just, except, yeah, we can play that off as an item. I think that's fair that you could have brought a Geiger. Well, I'm gonna let you have it, but also, why does a repairman have a Geiger counter?
well, I was saying like if he works on ships and they're next to the fusion reactor, it would be leaky.
Yeah.
We're
guess
a pretty well-known company to do ship
A thorough job.
Okay.
ship repairments, and some
I-
ships are big, and they have
Lots of
Yeah,
communications.
no, I'd say nuclear reactors are pretty,
yeah.
or
So
fusion and nuclear
we
reactors pretty common
had
on ships.
Yeah, and I said we had an incident a while back where some of our crew got sick from radiation.
We point to X-ray who's missing an eye.
Yeah.
He's called X-ray for a reason.
So our HR department read out a long notice and reformatted our manual for safety protocols. That's why we have a Geiger counter.
I would say, who are you saying that to? Because the robot, I would say, like, as the DM, I'm willing to buy that you guys would have Geiger counters because it's like future. There's all this technology going on, so you don't have to like. Are you trying to What is your goal?
I'm trying to sway him, like
Okay,
to be
so
not aggressive to us. That's why we're
So-
asking that.
You keep in mind you're in a desperate situation because one, you weren't on the list. You guys weren't familiar to them. Yeah, if you haven't noticed by now, there's not many humans here. You're still a desperate situation, so you're gonna roll. You want to roll sway to kind of get him to calm down. Is a desperate roll.
Okay. Remind me the desperate roll.
Desperate roll is let's see. So I'd say this is desperate standard. Where is that at? Desperate. If you roll a 6, you do it. 4 or 5, you do it. But there's severe complication, severe harm or serious complication. 1 to 3, yeah.
I've got 2 marks on sway, and then I'm gonna push myself to get. So I'm rolling 3.
Can I assist?
Yeah. And I just, before we go any further, I do want to say you did knock down their comms or whatever. So that robot wasn't able to call his friends. The feet you heard were him running away to get people.
Mm-hmm. I see.
I just want to specify that. Retcon that.
Okay. So am I getting assist?
Yeah. I will also say something to the Arbot. Just say, where I mean, this is also to your benefit. I don't know how to address an Arbot, but if it's already affecting your yeah, if this is already affecting your telecommunications, and and I'm sure your communication is down as well. We don't want it to harm all the robots here.
Oh, like I can say, oh yeah, you're right. You don't want to also, if I don't know what you have in the package, it may be food. If you're trying to distribute food, that could be contaminated with this.
With nuclear level radiation.
Hey,
Okay. All right. So
4.
roll some choose the dice and then roll sway for me. So you're taking 1 dice from a friend who's assisted you.
And then
do I add
a
a stress level to myself?
You do add a stress level.
So, and then I push myself, so that's 2, and then I have 2 on sway, so I get 4 total, right?
Yeah. So really good odds. Really good odds.
4, 6, 5, 2. 4, 6, 5, 2.
Okay. So you succeeded. Let's see. 4, 6, 5, 2. You do it. So that means you did calm him down. He's like, all right, but make this quick. You only have a little bit of time before the rest of the droids. They're gonna bring in the rest of the droids, right? Still, so.
Arbots.
Urbots. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So now it's risky, desperate. Now, what are you doing to indicate that you're actually helping with the comms? Like,
yeah, well, I'm like typing away at it, and I'm like, well, we gotta do something about. Can you just show us what this, just something causing interference? Can you just bring us there to the spot of, the origin of this?
We might require to move some material around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd say this is a part of your last roll. I'm just gonna let you guys go with it.
Okay.
So he's like, all right. And, all right. I will bring you to the nearest possible disturbance.
Oh boy.
And
Yeah. So I just like pack up my laptop with whatever tools I'm using, and like, okay, well, let's go.
all right. Are any of you trying to stay? Because if one of you tries to stay, he is going to wait for the rest of the droids to get there. But if you're all going,
No, no reason.
No, I think we all need to go.
okay. Still on guard, still like
Is this
holding
still
up.
a desperate situation, or are we?
You're
in, like,
risky right
risk?
now. You're risky. Actually, who do you roll the desperate roll?
Yeah.
You remember to mark a skill point for that.
Oh, on the okay, on the resolve.
Yeah, on the resolve. You got one thing of experience for that.
Okay.
Okay, going forward, you're in place. Kind of takes you in the center a bit. The robot takes you to just a nondescript box, kind of in the center of the thing. It's not like you run your Geiger counter over it. Like there is something there, but it might not be like the nuke you were looking for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like,
So-
is this like? This is not enough to cause like major, problems. Like, is there something else that would be here, or is this like this is it?
let me let me get. I need to get confirmation from my boss that it's okay to take you there.
Okay, well, I'll start setting up my tools and just start checking out stuff. And I just like make this big scene. The
Yeah.
idea is like to cause a distraction so that other people can.
You notice the droid doesn't leave you.
Yeah.
It waves another Urbot to himself, like to itself. It's like this is not. He is this is not the disturbance that they're looking for.
Is
so
it?
it goes away. Yeah.
Like, okay, so the Urbots is calling other Urbots not through like communication means because that's all down, right?
Like kind of like it's kind of waiting until it
Yeah.
spots someone off in the distance, kind of hollers at it, like walk a little bit
Yeah.
further away, but kind of gets it.
Tell the Urbot when I ask, like, trying to get clearance for this place and that place is gonna take all day, and we definitely don't want to be here, and you don't want to be chaperoning us all day either. And last I heard, your boss is like an important meeting. I'm not sure if he wants to leave that, so if we can just get in and get out real quick, we'll be out of your hair.
Mm-hmm. While he's like talking, I like, carrying stuff. I go to the other side, and I like check to see if anybody's looking, and if nobody's looking, I'll like put a detonator underneath this one.
Nice.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first roll sway, or John. Actually, yeah. If Ephraim really wants this to happen,
Mm-hmm.
It'll need to be a roll if
Okay.
you actually want the
Can I
Urbot to
assist
do
him?
something.
Yeah.
You can assist, and no, depending on their role, it will help or hurt your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
John, I'm assisting you, so you get an extra one.
So I have 2 on sway.
Wait, you have 2?
It's the only thing I have 2 on for some reason.
What?
I think it's start. I think
It's
it's
a starting stat.
Oh. Dude, I've got 2 on command consort and sway.
So I get 3.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm not gonna push myself or anything.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay. So just roll 3 dice and that's it.
Yeah.
6, 4, and 1.
6-4.
Ooh.
Easy. The droid, the Urbot, was like, all right, but I'm watching you. And as he says, I'm watching you, he's distracted and looking at Ephraim. So, no, roll whatever you're going to roll.
So I don't really have anything. I think it would be rig, right?
Rig, yeah.
Yeah. So I have nothing in. Oh, I have 1 in that, but I'm gonna push myself and take 2 stress, just so I can get 1 detonator at least.
Okay, and this is part of your load, so mark off the load 1.
Detonator. I have it marked. Do I only have 1 detonator?
I'm just gonna say you can have multiple detonators because this isn't.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense otherwise. So you have 1 load for like your mechanic's outfit, right?
Yeah. I have a mechanic's outfit, a Geiger counter, and a detonator.
And a detonator. So that means you can only have like 1 more detonator.
1 more. Yeah.
So
Okay. I got a 4.
okay, you got a 4. Let's see here. This is a risky standard. I should have said that before, but pretty obvious. You do it, but there's a consequence. Except for harm, a complication occurs. You have reduced effect, or you end up in a desperate position. I'm going to say you do it, but a complication occurs, or you end up in a desperate position because while you were distracted looking at the Urbot who was supposed to be watching over you, another one saw what you did, and it just doesn't make sense. Like it came up. It's like, what are you doing? That has nothing to do with comms.
It's just
so you're in it's it's back to desperate. They've been on and off high alert this whole time because you weren't supposed to be here. There's like 4 of you guys. This is like a 1-person job. You.
Do we see this? Like me and Grenier?
Yeah, you
do.
see this. There's actually, you were spotted by the droids, the guy who had went out to gather more Urbots, right? So you remember you were in the comm center.
Yeah.
The Urbot went out to get more friends. It came back. So this is that same Urbot who was suspicious of you from the start. It has like 4 more Urbots with it.
So are all the Urbots armed?
Yeah.
All the ones that are watching you, yes.
So now we have guns pointed at us.
Again.
And they're just there's right now there's 6 Urbots they're watching over the 4 of you.
Okay.
So it's just you're in a desperate situation. You're not gonna sneak by anything.
But the guns aren't pointing at us.
Not yet. High alert. You're
Okay.
on watch.
I'm gonna wait for Noah to respond before I say.
So
anything.
I kind of put the bomb underneath it so they can't see it, or they saw it go underneath there.
They saw it. Go underneath it.
Dang it.
One droid is the one who's in charge, the one who had brought it in. The other 5 grab what he was looking at, see what it was.
Can
So
I
Go through and
yeah.
grab it from the other
Can
side.
So when he does that, I just kind of say, "What is going on? What is with this aggression? We were hired to fix a telecom. You question every move that we done. We're just trying to fix a telecom. Why are you so suspicious of us? It's so much aggression. Maybe we shouldn't have taken this job."
Yeah, maybe we should just leave. You know what? Maybe we should just leave.
We have been harassed ever since we've gotten here. We've done nothing wrong. And you pointed guns at us. You just doubt our skills. And your boss is trying to go to a meeting, and now you're gonna have to explain to him why we're gonna be walking out of here because you just keep doubting us every second.
So, if you're trying to get a result from this,
Yes.
it's gotta be a sway, or it's gotta be something.
Yes, it's gotta be a sway.
Yeah,
It has to be a sway.
yeah. I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna say desperate standard.
Again.
Yeah, well, you were at a desperate position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say standard.
I'm gonna push myself.
Okay.
I'll assist because I'm mad now.
Okay. So 4 dice. I need at least a 6. Oh yeah, I got 1 6. 6
Alright.
2 2 2 6 2 2 2. I got that 6.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
So there's the one Urbot that's been with you the whole time it didn't see what happened, right? So it's on your side because you guys had previously calmed it down. It's we've got it under control. Nothing suspicious is happening.
So I have a just point of clarification. Was I successful in putting the detonator under there?
You succeeded. You put the
good.
detonator under it.
So it's there, or will they
It's-
take it away? Does that make sense? If we leave,
I
is it
think-
still there?
I'd say
It's not the big one. It doesn't matter.
I'd say it's there. It's there. They're not going to
Okay.
take it. If you, the other Urbot's yeah, let's just get them out quick.
It's
Stop harassing them. But you still, you still got 6 Urbots on you now. So
Yeah.
Are we in the?
Oh.
Are we back to risky now?
you're back to risky.
Okay.
You're
I said
back to
to the
risky.
guy that was on our side, "Thank you so much. We're just
Yeah.
trying to do our job. I appreciate it."
What's your
And we're
name?
trying to
What's
do
your name, Sir
ours.
Urbot?
It's Z9
1-1-0-1.
1.
Oh well, I hope that you deserve a raise. Hi.
If you could just leave a good Yelp review.
You know what?
review.
When we leave a review, we're gonna specifically call you out as a great little guy.
I mean, if you really want to, we could just check out the last place. Just, I mean,
The last place.
the big disturbance. If
Oh,
you want to, like, we'll just do it real quick and then leave.
I mean, there's a lot, and then so
Now we know what the
there's a
disturbance
lot
is.
of disturbances. So you guys are, if you're going through with it, they're gonna walk you down, and they're actually gonna go down a floor. They're gonna swipe you in, right? Swiping you in. You're in the basement now. And you see just it's not like the full building. It's not like it's just like a room within this warehouse basement, not like the full size of the building, but you see rows upon rows of the same shape of box. And your Geiger counter is going wild.
Oh boy,
Yo,
this is.
should we be here without our protection?
I think as long as we're here for only under 5 minutes, we'll probably be okay. But
why do you think there's only robots here?
so we just go over to one, and we start working.
We're all
Clicking
hands on
buttons and
deck.
stuff. Yeah, all the tools out, and we try to like distract them so that X-ray can get a bomb planted.
What does this? Well, here's the thing.
And then the goal is like we'll get it like working because we hacked it, right? So we can just turn it back on.
Time out.
Yeah.
Can we flashback? Wow.
Okay.
I'm
Flashback.
thinking John's hacking tool. Is there any way where when he hacked it, when we're like in the middle of process of trying to get it back on, it like flickers a little bit static? You're like, oh, we almost got it, and then it goes off again, and then it's kind of like back and forth. And John can kind of,
like we just turn it on and off.
Oh,
Like John's character is just like, oh, it's working, it's not working.
I'd say that would. I 100%. You can do that, but here's the thing. So they basically taken you to this arsenal, right?
Yeah.
We only really need to set one off.
Well, you're not supposed to be there, first of all. Second of all, where are the comms at? Like, how does this help the comms? So you've taken them to a box and you set this machinery down and been like, oh, look, it's working again. So,
is there like a telephone on the wall where we can like start messing with the telephone? I'm just trying to create a distraction.
I guess my thing is, if we're setting this thing detonator, is there any way we can kind of shape it to be a device to kind of like shield? Well, I mean, we're in the future, shield the radiation, like. And then it uses like batteries and stuff where they have to go back in to kind of change the battery to keep the shield up to essentially contain the radiation.
But there's like a billion of them.
Yeah.
It's rows and rows of them. It's not like something. It's like, yes, we're in the far future, but
well, first of all, we would react like, what the?
There's not going to be a future where like a nuclear bomb going off is going to be held back by some,
No. This is just something where we're like, okay, to kind of.
Will there be a planet left if we set this off?
Oh, there'd be a planet left, but there might not be a city. Your friend might not be there.
You know what, guys?
This may be too much for us to handle.
I think we're gonna have to call our boss. Yeah.
Can we?
This is a lot.
I will say this. It wouldn't be like like nukes, like the way they're made is the reason it's like they have a core, right, and they have to perfectly time explosions to split the atoms. Like it has to be synchronous, like all explode inward, and then that's when it splits the atom, goes outward. I don't know if you knew that about nukes, but so like you setting off an explosion might not destroy. It might not cause the nuke itself to go off, but there would be like a lot of contamination, and there would be a huge explosion, but maybe not like a nuclear sized explosion.
But how do we get it to the mushroom cloud?
Yeah.
Because we need to get it big enough to hit the other warehouse too.
For democracy.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking mushroom cloud too.
I'd say just the explosions alone could hit the other side. Like you don't need to set off the nuke.
So I guess back to our room.
Back to the present. I'd say you can. The thing is to rig up a device to do that. It would take a point of stress versus like to do that backflash of like to turn off and on the comms. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If that's something you want to do.
Yeah.
So you guys are looking at it. Did you guys go straight to like a nuke box, or did you like?
I feel like we're like working around one, trying to figure out what to do.
Or like you're gonna have to come up with a pretty convincing. All right, what are you doing here? How does this aid comms? And did you guys go up to the comm link like we talked about? Or okay, yeah.
I like plug something in there, and then like get. I don't know. Is there a way we can like program one of these to go off? Can like X-ray? What if X-ray can like? But like, can we hack a bomb? Are they like hackable? Like,
question.
Are they like mechanical?
This may not make sense. So the comms are throughout. I guess if he's plugging into a comm station, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna sound so stupid. So the radiation is affecting, so to speak.
It's not actually. Yeah.
It's not actually, but this is how I'm gonna try to describe it. Radiation is affecting the wires and all that, which affects the comm. So what we're gonna tell them is, we figure out the point of issue, then we have this other tool to connect it to shoot. This sounds so stupid. Shoot some sort of gel protective coating throughout every single wire. And when that happens, it will protect the telecom. And then you'll have your comm system back up.
These robots don't know anything about it. So if you're like you're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
What?
Go ahead.
You're gonna have to do something about like you're gonna have to convince them that you're actually doing that. Like
I'm gonna try to sway it again.
So I'll call over maybe X-ray since he has the big package. I'll be like, hey, we need the gel gun over here, and he'll like, I guess he has that ready.
Yeah, well, it can be a part of this load. Yeah.
So I'll do that as a sway.
It's just caulking. It was just like
this will really fix the device.
Yeah.
Yes. This is usually what we do on the ships when the wires are close to the nuclear reactor. We would start gelling all of the wires.
That's so incredible. So you're gonna have to roll sway.
Okay.
It's risky standard. You're still surrounded. It's still a risk. They can catch on. We're like, They may not have experience, but they're not like necessarily stupid.
Okay. I'm gonna do I want to push myself? Yeah, I'm gonna push myself.
Yeah, you still have 2 gambits, and like really speaking, you're not that far off from
Can I?
finishing.
Oh,
Yeah. Also, does
After-
X-Ray have any like,
yeah.
as a demolition expert, have any like knowledge about nukes?
Can you assist me? Is X-ray assist me?
Yeah.
Is he like freaking
I'd
out?
say-
Like there's so many bombs.
I guess if you want to explosive, like let's just say instead of a demolition expert, let's call him a explosives expert because or that's up to you. Do you want to flavor him as an explosion expert or a demolition? Because you're never going to use a nuke to be, like demolish a building,
Right.
But explosive expert might know about it. So did you, when you were hiring him, like what did you want?
Well, the problem was we thought we were just blowing up some warehouses, so a demolition expert made sense.
Yes.
We didn't realize there were nukes in here, did we?
Okay. Yeah, no. So it's a high risk job, right?
Yeah.
This is the most coin job that you could get.
But as we're like, okay, sorry, do your sway thing, I guess.
Okay. How many gambit do we have left?
2.
You guys care if I use one?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, sorry.
There you go. Okay. 1, 3, and 5.
Okay, so. What are you trying? So this sway was for
The
trying
gel.
to convince.
To convince them that
Gel.
the gel that we're putting into the columns actually fixes the situation.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we're like doing it.
Yeah. I'd say that's you succeed. Let's see. You succeed. But there's a complication.
Of course there is.
Of course.
I'm trying to think of something that would make it more interesting. Okay. Here's the complication. As you're like, you have like, you convinced them, you started to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their system, you discover, has been tapped by someone else. It's not just you guys here, and I'll leave it at that.
So it's X-ray near me, right? And he's tapping it in. Are we all near each other?
Yeah.
Can
I
we?
was wondering if we could put a bomb on it. Like as we're
Wait,
like,
time out. Can we talk about this? Do we want to?
This is like a foreign entity, completely foreign. Like, oh, this like someone else had worked their way in here. Like, that's not supposed to be here.
Can I pull
Oh.
Pax's laptop and go to Notepad and start typing?
just like start typing.
Do we want to say something about this?
And then I just put, maybe we just blow it up and leave.
Yeah.
but I use that. I like put apostrophes or whatever, asterisks, Because like computers can't read it when there's a little asterisk. Like instead of kill, I just like put a little asterisk.
Okay. So I shut it. I'll give it back to Pax.
Yeah. Is there a way we can get X-ray to put a demolition, like a little explosive charge in here while we're working? Like, did we distract him enough?
So he would.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
have Efren like flicker it on and off so the droids get like all this communication at once, and like distracts him because it all comes back at once, and then like we'll have like if we like flicker it. Oh no, we can't do that. Sorry.
No, yeah.
Wait. What do you mean you can't do that? Did
Sorry.
you not?
Well, I would have to take another stress, right?
To do it, yeah.
Yeah, it would
But
be
if we
one
could-
stress to do that. Yeah.
I'll do it. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Flashback to it. Yeah, you got the little device. It's like a pen.
Yeah.
You, like,
But basically,
Would
my
that be
thinking-
hacking tools that I have to use as a load?
Oh.
yes, it would be.
Done.
so like
You just wanted me to
right,
flicker it, right? Not turn it back on.
because they'll get like all this information, and they'll be like,
Oh, they'll be like stunned.
yeah, you know
Well,
what I mean? And
Like a
then,
backlog.
Yeah, they have to like upload.
it's like when you go to work and your like computer has to download like 3
Yeah,
new updates, has to restart.
yeah, it's like thinking just for like a little bit, and we can put a little bomb on the comm station, because we're working on that.
Okay, so give me. Let's see. So you're having your demolition expert do that, right?
Yeah,
Can I?
Yeah.
Question.
Go ahead.
If he's doing that, I'm gonna use my spy gear to kind of disguise the bomb into.
Okay.
it's like a telephone, like that. We're like changing out the telephone.
Yeah. So that's what I'm using
Yeah.
to kind of
I
disguise
say
the
you can do
detonators
that.
and stuff. And I'll put that as one of my load.
I'm gonna say as like here's what I'm going to so either you guys can choose a skill and roll it. So depending on what you're doing, like let's see. You can choose like, it's skull or like just choose a skill that you want to give him the ability to do this, and we'll have you roll, or I can have him roll a 2 dice rig. We'll just assume like he's a base level rogue or whatever, or a mechanic, and I can have him roll, and it would be his speed. He would need to rig it up fast, is the thing. So it would be him trying to get in place real quick.
Yeah,
before
let's do that.
they.
I feel like 2 for rigging is pretty good.
Yeah, I don't even have that.
Yeah.
Or you can do another skill that you may be good at. You just have to explain it.
Can I assist him with the rigging?
You can. You
Okay.
can give him. He can't push himself though,
Yeah.
or use a
I'll
gambit.
assist him with the rigging,
Okay,
and then he'll have 3, right?
and they'll have to. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that to rig the last bomb.
Okay. All right. He got a 6.
Yes.
So he this is what you hired him for. Like
My man.
he's starting to look
X-ray.
a little nervous, but like he knows like bombs like inside out. So he hooks up real quick, and you put the fake telephone, it's the fake comm box in place, and no one. That was risky. So you guys get a gambit back because you got a 6.
Oh,
6.
sweet. So now we got two gambits.
Yeah, so you have 2 gambits, and that is, honestly, you think that might be all you have to deal with right there, but
Yeah, so we like click it on. We're like, well, is it working?
I
the robots like look at each other. They like, yeah, I think it is working.
and I go to the mic, like test, like kind of the over.
Yeah. It's
Test.
it's working.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So
Oh, we can only be down here for 10 more seconds. We're getting
go.
too much radiation exposure. I think we should probably go.
all right,
You can just escort us out if you want to.
they are escorting you out.
I'm running out because I don't want to get.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll let you have that because, like, it's radiation. Like, they know. So they let you out. Are you guys done? Are you getting out of there all told, or like what's going on? What are your next movements? Because this will.
I think we should probably. I was gonna try to steal something, but I don't think we can anymore.
Okay.
Man, a calling card. What could we leave?
Oh, calling card.
We should have had them take out one of the
Oh! I have an idea.
for us. Like, hey, this is causing the problem. We should have taken it.
Dude, so you know how Kevin knows everybody? He always has an inside man.
Yeah.
I was thinking that Richard should be a vlogger. And like every time we go to a new planet, it's because like one of his followers is there, and like
I'm trying to start like the third party movement.
yeah, like he's
Trying
just
to
like a
be
vlogger, like,
insurrection.
oh, this is what we're doing. So on the way out, I like film him for like we're here today, just doing some work.
Oh,
And
we
then,
have,
like,
we have to
eventually-
have a mask on. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way, like later on, we can show that we like blew it up, and we can post about it.
Are you doing this in front of the droids? Like, hey, do you want to get in on this?
Yeah.
Like they're like
Yeah,
peace signs, like in the
like,
background. Except
like,
it's
we're-
like they don't have fingers. They have like
Nice.
we all
so
wear
thankful that we have communications now.
do you,
we all wear masks.
this is like a secure like there's nothing like showing, but wait, do you have
It's at
masks
the
with
front.
robots?
It's like at the front, like
at the
sign.
front.
Yeah,
At the front.
There's like the
yeah.
building behind us.
yeah.
It-
All right.
I
This
think they're
it's gonna
fine
be
with
a
it.
Heath Ledger kind of moment as the Joker.
Yeah.
Walk out.
Wait.
No, I'm kidding.
So, so we get in the space shuttle, not the space shuttle.
Oh, I
Yeah.
I tell Mr. Piz, hey, you probably want
No.
to get away from here.
Okay, so
Just to let him know, hey, Stu, you need to get away from here. Like, go far.
Go get your
Take a
family.
sick day.
And
Take a sick day.
yeah, tell your wife not to look back.
how much time do you give them?
We don't know. We don't like know how big the explosion is gonna be.
I ask him, like, how fast can you get away from here? Let's say, I don't know, maybe 100 miles.
He's not gonna be able to go.
I mean,
100
I
miles.
got work for the rest of the day, and then the wife, she's not gonna be
Hey.
happy.
I whisper,
Yeah.
it's collateral damage.
I tell him, it's like, no. He's one of my followers. All right.
Alternative, like
It's just
I
one
will say
subscriber, dude. It's just one subscriber.
I will say, if you want, you have your shuttle is able to take like him and like 2 other people with you guys.
So
It just
Does he have kids?
yes. We're
Yeah.
gonna take him in this.
He has 2 kids. Okay, yeah.
One has to stay.
Can we bring X052 with us?
Oh, Z9 10.
No, sorry, my bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Can we recruit him to be part of the SKT?
Realistically, no. Like as soon as you like let him know that you should get out of here, he would just turn.
The
You like undo your work and stuff like that.
Fine.
Oh no, we were gonna like offer him a job as SKT.
Oh, SKT. What is that?
this is just our company.
I'm kidding.
Like it wouldn't work.
Okay. All right,
It wouldn't work between us. We're not compatible.
I reach out my hand. It was a pleasure to work with you.
All right. It's a really robotic movement that he shakes your hand with. Like,
And then I give him my card.
Okay.
If there's any more issues,
Give us
just
a call.
give us a call. And can I?
Okay.
Yeah. Does he look at it?
Oh, and what?
Does he look at the card?
Yeah, it does. It does a very proper like.
And
What
then
what
on the
is
back
there?
of it, on the back of it,
Where's this
kind of
bit
fun.
going, Kevin?
Yeah, where is it going?
I don't know. It has my vlogger symbol on the back side of it to be like,
He's gonna be
Oh,
dead
okay.
anyways.
yeah, but it's just like it's a symbol.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. It sees it. I'm not into vlogs, but okay. Anyways, so I'm assuming obviously your shuttle has enough room to get
Mr. Piz?
to
Mr. Piz
get
and his
Piz-
family
get Mr. Piz and his family.
away from
But
Uh,
he had let's see. We only had room for 3, but he had like 2 children.
kids.
So
Oh, they're both sitting on laps. It's all right. It's a little
Yeah,
bit
they're under
bumpy
two. Under two, it doesn't
ascent,
count.
but
I'm like, look, guys, if I lose this one, that means I'm 2 away from 5 million subs. Okay.
okay. So here's yeah, okay, so you guys get back, you get on your ship, right? There's no more complications, so you're up and out.
And then we have the detonator, and we're like X-ray. Do you wanna do the
X-ray.
honors?
wait, I hired him.
But does he want to push the button?
I don't know.
yeah. Give me.
Wait. Do we want to have one of Mr. Pibb's kid to push the button?
No.
No.
The kids are already reaching for it. They see the button and they're reaching for it to push
Dude, they're
it.
gonna
They
be
don't
like
even know
murderers.
what it does.
No,
So
X-ray.
do you stop them? Do you?
No. Yes.
I look at the kid.
Hey, you should vlog it.
With that kid, we're turning him into a terrorist as like a little kid.
I'm saying you are. By the way, for context, you are in the shuttle pulling out of the atmosphere, right? You're
Yeah.
looking down at the little city, like the viewport's directly over the
Yeah.
little area.
Nice. The kids can watch.
Yeah. What are you gonna do it or what? What's going?
Yeah. X-ray.
Who does it?
X-ray.
X-ray.
I
X-ray
kind of
does
distract
it.
the kids a little bit. so they don't see it.
So expert
Okay,
wants to
and
do it. Boom.
Yeah, well, this is what he gets hired for, but
And then it's just a little puff of smoke.
well, it's yeah, it's pretty big. It wipes out a large chunk of that city. A lot of people are
you
dead.
You can see it from atmosphere.
Well, I mean, it's maybe not from like you can still see the city. It's like
Oh, okay.
maybe a little higher than plane height. Like
Yeah.
but maybe instead of 40,000 feet, maybe like 80,000 or something like that. But you see it, and do you tell Mr. Piz what happens?
He's an avid follower of this.
Yeah, I'd say
Rebellion, right?
I'd say he's upset with the system for sure.
I said,
Uh,
for the greater good, we need to stand up against this.
he just like
And then I say, it's for democracy.
It's for democracy.
yeah.
You
Okay,
will be the leader among leaders for the younger generation, Mr. Biz. You will help me.
He sounds like a farmer.
Or a warehouse worker. Yeah,
I gotta deceive him somehow.
yeah.
You don't have to tell everybody lies.
I do. Look, I need.
I always knew I was special.
Those are the easiest to deceive.
So you guys, goodness, we're gonna wrap up this mission.
Are we dropping
So-
them off?
That depends. What are you doing with the? Are you gonna drop them off? Are you dropping them off somewhere else on the planet?
We can do that if that's what they want to do. But
Yeah.
I asked them where they're gonna go back to the city.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, like
No,
If
you're
they go
not
back
going
to the city, I could tell them like just spread the rumor that this was the government and that
no. We
Right.
have. What do we have? We have long range communication.
Yeah.
well I want like so we have the media propaganda. We're gonna have like the
We don't want the government to take credit for this. We want the rebels to take credit for this.
yeah that's why I'm setting it up, so I have him
Well,
spreading that we
depends on how you flavor it.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, you guys did a lot of damage to a city. I'm just gonna say right now.
6 heat.
Yeah, let's be wild. Are you gonna do your calling card?
Yes.
Yes.
That was the goal of like doing the video.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's +2 heat. This
Dude.
is wild, devastating exposure.
I mean,
like,
technically, we didn't do it. Some guy did.
It almost would have been
goodness.
this kid.
it's not so much that like they spotted you, so much
It's that
as
people are looking for us.
Can I say in my blog or this? So think
What?
of us as like the group Anonymous where they have the
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're like those people. We're saying, look at this government stashing nuclear weapon on this, civilian planet. Blah 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 blah.
I'm imagining
we
like
blew
you
up.
like took like sply footage of like the Geiger counter while you were in there,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
off the charts.
We need to stand up for oppression.
Wait, stand
Stand
up against oppression.
Stand up for oppression.
Oppression.
Yeah, we're spreading democracy, right?
Yeah.
Oppression.
Goodness, I'd say. Yeah, no. There is like you guys didn't land. It wasn't a secret where you landed. It's a horrible like thing that happened. I'm, I'm gonna give 6 heat. +2 because of your calling card, so that's 8 heat, which
I
puts
didn't know
you
you could be
on
over. I didn't know you could be over 6.
what?
I didn't know you could be over 6.
Oh, well, that is so your calling card is something that just happens
Yeah,
like
yeah.
above it. That gives you a wanted level. I'm pretty sure.
Heck yeah.
I just want to keep this. We gotta have a name for our group. 4 Horsemen.
I could choose for.
with a W.
Yeah.
Horseman.
Warsman, the Warsman.
That's gonna be our group.
Okay.
Gonna have
Uh,
4 leaders.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
The what? The 400 what?
We're gonna have 4 leaders in this.
4 leaders.
This.
Or it could just be a Hydra.
Hydra.
Yeah,
You guys
let's
are
be Hydra.
actually the bad guys. You guys are actually the bad guys.
Oh, I love
let's
this.
see.
Being a villain.
We're more like the Red Hand.
Yeah.
The red hand. Wait.
I'm just like
Right.
the speaker, lying to people, swaying them, start rising.
It's an evil campaign.
Eat. Okay. So, so we're gonna do payoff, and you're gonna eventually get to your ship. You're gonna contact them. You're gonna contact your pilot buddy. I think his name was Nicodemus, right?
Can't remember.
I can't remember.
And it's like I saw what you did. That was pretty effed up. I don't know if we're gonna get people on our side because you bombed some innocents.
It was a nuclear facility storage thing.
We
so
also didn't know it
Yeah.
was a nuclear facility.
Yeah. maybe you could have told us that.
I don't know. We could have worked something out, I guess.
Yeah, I
but
think your hands are any clearer than us, buddy.
well, I didn't give you clear guidance, so
I mean,
you still get the cred. You get 8 cred.
here's the thing.
Oh, nice.
You didn't know it. We didn't know it. So really,
Yeah.
somebody hid nuclear stuff under civilians' nose, so they're the real culprit.
Speaking of,
I'm assuming,
was there
what?
someone else on this job?
Oh,
You know what? We there wasn't anyone else on the job, but
can I?
we're getting reports that the Darrenet gang. Let me see. Real quick. That the Janus Syndicate. The Janus Syndicate had someone hiding there. By the way, that's your friends, the weapons dealers. They're really upset about something. Actually, we know for a fact because you vlogged it. they're really upset with you particularly.
No, they don't know us.
No,
Yeah,
you're-
I hacked where it shows basically a mask over his face.
Yeah.
But wait, so do your allies not know that you guys are the vloggers? Because they're your +1 allies.
I mean, my thing is like,
They would probably know because they got us started, right?
Yeah,
I
they
don't
helped
know.
you get. You remember we said that they helped Here, let me.
Did they assign the job to us? No, right?
I
No,
think they
here,
got us
hold,
our ship or something like that. We got something from them.
yeah, hold
Yeah,
it
but
one
my
second.
thing is, I don't think they would know what we do.
They sorry, earplugs are out. They yeah, I think they got you the coherence cannon, not the coherence cannon. They got you the what should we call it? Uh, they got you
It was
the
some upgrade for the ship.
you have one weapon upgrade, right?
I don't know.
No, we have improved comms is what we did. Oh, we have particle cannons. Maybe that was it.
Yeah, they were the ones who got you the particle cannons.
Hmm.
So here's the thing: whether or not you did it, they don't know that, but they do know that you're helping out
Organization.
the rebellion, and they also know that the rebellion was the ones who like killed some of their members.
That's true.
But we didn't know they were there. That's kind of our defense.
It's kind of like it doesn't matter. It's like
Hmm.
it's a gang. It's not like it matters whether or not you're innocent. It's
Okay.
just someone killed their men. So here's the consequence:
Oh,
is your status with them is going to go down. So you have a 0 status with them right now. So versus a +1. So the thing is, you're not gonna. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's gonna be a lot harder for you to like maybe get a coherence cannon from them in the future, type of thing.
Dang it.
Oh, that was like gonna be my long-term project.
I mean, it can still be a project. It might
Okay.
be harder. So let's see. Okay, so going after. So did you guys? So you got 8 cred.
Okay.
How do you want to split it up? Are you giving? Are you still giving Jordan 2?
We should probably
Sure.
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we just split up 2 each.
Okay, 2 each. You can't have more than 4 cred on you at any time, or not. No, you can. You can't have 4 cred remain on you.
Oh,
Like you either have to spend it
Down to
or put
3.
it. What?
You have to spend it.
No,
you
more
can't have
than
more.
so.
Oh,
I don't think this affects you, but you it goes into your
Ship, maybe.
not it can either I think your ship can hold 4 total. You guys can hold 4 total. Well, actually, wait. No, you guys can hold 4 total. I think you can get an add-on that lets you hold more on your ship, but the rest has to go in your stash if you intend to keep it. And stash is like it's like you're putting it into it. You're putting it into assets that like you to get rid of the money you had to put it into like a painting or like a property or something like that. That way, but if you want to use that money in the future, it's half of what's in your like. It goes from 1 cred to a half cred, but the stash determines your retirement basically, which is not too important. Okay, so upkeep, you can either pay off an upkeep.
So yeah,
Let's go to let's okay. Let's actually go through our what's we call it the character sheets and see if you advanced at all. Did who all rolled a desperate action? I know
Me.
there's at least you rolled twice.
Mhm.
You
I've already-
did two desperate.
Yeah, I put 2 in
Okay,
there.
you marked that. Okay. Did John or Noah roll a
I think
desperate?
it was
think I did.
Noah did. I did not.
I don't think I did a desperate one.
Oh, really?
No,
Yeah.
I rolled for putting a bomb underneath there, and then they saw
Yeah.
it.
That wasn't a
I
desperate.
thought it was
That
risky.
that was risky.
Yeah.
Oh. What about?
I thought another person rolled desperate.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was one more. I'm trying to think. Maybe in that first room when
You were talking.
So
was that a desperate one?
Oh yeah, because John used a gambit.
yeah, that might have been it.
Oh,
Was
okay.
that his sway or something?
I
Yeah, he
did
swayed.
Yeah.
So you
So
get
you,
so look to the resolve, and you mark one of the boxes to the right of resolve, or one of the rectangles or parallelograms, I should say. uh, so you mark that.
Wait, where? Oh, I see
it's
it.
So I don't know if you're doing the Excel sheet or the
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm doing it on
PDF.
your sheet.
Yeah. Okay. Then do you guys express? I think Noah Pax expressed heritage at one point because you talked about your parents.
Yeah,
So
and I definitely
one
made up.
one playbook advancement for that. So beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Did any of you guys express that?
can I express it about the?
No, now.
No. Like, can I
What?
say I express it as in like doing the uprising, like
Yeah,
trying
he was
to do
he's
insurrection
vlogging.
for,
I mean, he was
for
vlogging.
democracy,
I'd
that kind of
say
stuff. Because that would be under imperial, right? Because otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the heritage. Besides imperial,
The
I
heritage,
think-
is just
Heritage-
like kind of how I grew up.
Well,
heritage. Let's see. Heritage, background.
it's relating
beliefs,
to it.
drives.
Empire.
So you can. Yeah, I guess beliefs, drives. So here's the thing. I don't think you can benefit from like your calling card mechanic can't be your background mechanic. Does that make sense? It's not like a.
Oh,
It has to be a
double jeopardy.
not. I'm just saying that like remember, your background is imperial or something, or your heritage is imperial.
Yeah.
It kind of has to just kind of come up in conversation like, oh, like I remember, I don't know. Like,
Oh, I guess I
if
was
you're
just.
if
if
you're
it
like
comes to-
trying to sway someone and it's like, oh, this reminds me, just like back home when we, rode stallions or something like that. Like this same.
Okay. Guess I need to figure out what to say about imperial.
Yeah. And I'm not going to be too strict on it, as you can tell.
Yeah.
All right. I'd say that none of you struggle with issues or vices. For your specific ones, no, I'd say you did address a challenge with speed or flare. Did you do that twice, though?
Well, I tried to sneak things in there. I'm not sure if it was speedy, but
I'd say, you at least did it once because you
hey, I'll
speed or
take it.
flare. Because you try to do it while the robot's distracted, right? You just real quick did that. The clicking the comms to like just a quick. Oh, we need to get
Mm-hmm.
do that before they notice. I'll give you that. It's a playbook advancement. These
take
questions
that.
are cool. All right. John, what is your playbook? Scoundrel does
Yep.
what? What's your specific
My specific what?
experience
The
things?
questions at the bottom.
Oh.
So Noah's character, he's a pilot, so his thing is, did he address a problem with speed or flare? Kevin's is, did he address a problem with influence, right? Because you're a speaker.
Mm-hmm.
So you did 2, so you get 2 XP
Oh,
On
I
the playbook?
see.
On the playbook advancement from
Okay.
from your character's
Oh, it's
specific
just
one.
anything in that XP section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so every time you roll a desperate action, mark XP in that action attribute. So I did that already.
So you did that, but so that's separate from the there's like one dot that says that,
Yeah.
and then underneath it are the
See.
3 specific playbook advancement ones.
You addressed a tough challenge with charm and audacity.
Which I feel like he did.
Yes. And I would say you probably did that
times.
multiple times. So you get 2 XP
On the
For that.
playbook?
on the playbook.
So it's just 2
So
X's, right?
Yeah. So when that fills up,
Oh, I
it looks
shouldn't.
like it 1, 2, 3.
I should have asked about drugs.
Yeah. I mean, if you like, is drugs your vice, or is that your?
This is Vice.
I think the fact that you made it a point that you're always carrying drugs on you and it takes up one of your loads, like
Yes.
that it gives you an experience, a playbook advancement point as well.
Sweet.
Because that's a commitment, right? You like committed your character to carrying drugs.
yeah.
This is carrying drugs.
Well, I mean, because if a cop
Yeah.
let's say they decide to search you, and it's
Oh,
like,
shoot.
I always have a
I
list
never even
of
thought
drugs
about
on me. Then it's like, oh, okay, you're going to jail either way, So I think you have a total of 3 playbook advancement points, John, and I think there's it's 8. You have to get 8, and if you get 8, you get another ability.
It carries over from the first thing, right? So
Yeah.
I now have 5, I believe.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind doing. You always, take that.
Yeah.
back.
So, and now there's the ship. There's crew XP.
Okay.
So at the end of each session for each side, I think I marked some ship XP.
How many?
Previously.
Right now we have 3.
You have 3.
Uh-huh.
Okay, at the end of each session you execute a successful job that opposes hegemonic dominance, so you get 1 XP for that.
Heck yeah, we did that.
You continue with the challenges above your current station. Yeah, you did that.
Okay. You bolster.
Your reputation to develop a new one, and your reputation was daring.
Yes.
Do
we get 1 for that?
Let's see. I'd say that you developed a new one. I'm gonna give you I'd say you developed a new one, if I can find that. Creation. I'm gonna get brutal. I'm gonna give you brutal.
Okay. And then you express the goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. I don't think we did that, did we?
No. So you get 3.
We're 2 away from leveling up.
Yeah. Okay. And normally, I think I just remembered this. Normally, this is something that you do at the very end of the session as you're closing out the day. So that's why it's not on the normal list of payoff and upkeep stuff. Do you guys pay the upkeep for your ship?
What do we have to
So-
pay?
Yeah, how much is it?
I forget. It's
Just
total
let me-
ship system plus crew quality divided by 4.
Your crew quality is. Let's see.
We have 0.
Yeah, I think it's just 1.
We have 1
Yeah.
cred right now.
Divided by.
Oh, and on your ship,
Yeah, we have 1
let's
cred on
not.
the ship.
Let's not pay.
not pay. Okay.
Yeah.
What happens if we don't pay?
Then
Something
what happens
like-
is I roll and
You roll and nothing
you roll
happens.
you roll a number of dice that you have in the boxes below. I don't know if you can see that if you're looking at the
Yeah, yeah.
spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So I would roll 1 dice if you refuse to pay. Are you choosing to refuse to pay?
What happens when it gets to
Okay, 1 to 3. No
So-
worries. The wear and tear is minor and won't affect performance on the next job. 4 to 5. A system malfunctions, but it's minor. You can rig a solution in the field. 6 plus. A system is badly damaged. You can repair it with a downtime activity next time you're in port. So, but you don't. What happens is this happens to your ship, and you don't know whether or not.
Yeah.
Like you don't know this until it comes up during a mission.
Oh, jeez. Are you sure we don't want to pay?
Dude, we kind of risk it.
Risk it for the biscuit. Wait, how much do we pay though if we did pay?
It's
Dude,
one
it's
cred.
1 dice. It's 1 dice.
But it's 1 cred, which our ship has that 1 cred. What do we need the cred for?
Okay, fine. You guys want to pay it, then we'll pay it.
I'm trying to figure out what else could we use the cred for.
Well, we can
ship.
upgrade stuff with it.
You can pay for upgrades.
How do we get creds for our ship?
Well, I think you just put it in the ship.
It's just it's like the extra. Where does it list the
Like
cred
we
for
could
the
have
ship?
put.
Where's the
could've-
cred for the ship?
It's like underneath engine.
Underneath engine.
I mean, here's what we can do.
Yeah,
We could pay for it, and then all of us take 1 cred instead of 2, and then put 4 cred in the ship.
How about, well, because there's only room for 3, I'll take 2 and you guys each take 1.
No, what I'm saying is we're gonna pay.
Oh, okay. And then we'll have 4 in there.
4.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
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 So, do I need to mark off something?
1
Yes.
cred. So we're
but
gonna have-
you're putting 4 in there. So
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna mark off the upkeep cost because you
Yeah.
paid it,
Yeah. So, but we still have 4 cred in there.
but you have 4 credit in there now. So going back to what I said, you can keep 4 credit on your ship. I was incorrect about that.
Okay.
So you can keep 4 credit on your ship, and you can keep 4 credit on your person. But any more than that has to go into a stash.
Where's the stash at?
That is on your character sheets.
Oh. Stash.
All right.
We've got a lot in the stash.
No, you should have nothing in stash.
Well, I'm saying we have a lot of room in the stash.
Oh, because so if money has to go in your stash, let's say you do another job and you get 4 cred or whatever, but all of you guys are full, like the ship is full and your stash is full, then it goes, or not stash, if your pocket, let's just call it your pocket, if you have 4 cred in your pocket and you get 4 more cred, then you would have to put 4 cred into your stash. But to pull money from the stash, it's at half. So if you try to pull that 4 cred out later, it would be 2 cred.
What the? What kind of bank is this?
Because it's like I said, you're buying property, you're buying paintings or whatever, and you lose the value because you're like when you're trying to pull from it, it's like, oh, I'm selling this off real quick, so you're
This
getting
is why
half the
we're starting a
value.
rebellion because of banks like this.
Anyways, yes,
Okay.
like I said, this is something that you normally do at the end of the session. But I did it here on accident. Anyways, you did upkeep. We did heat. So wild. Actually, let's say this. Let me say this. Let's just give it. No, it's just a lot of heat, guys.
How do we reduce heat again?
You have to lay low.
You have to lay low, or you can change systems. So right now you're in the Ren system, which is why this is why I brought it up earlier. You're in the system, and to get out of the system, you have to go through a hypergate and escape to a different system, and then like for every mission you're away, it's like I don't know, 2 heat gone. But you're still wanted is the thing. So and we'll get to that. So +2 because of your calling card. +2 for killing hegemonic citizens. And massive property damage. And then, instead of saying 6 heat, let's say, because your exposure wasn't, we're going to say, so, okay, the heat 0 through 6 is given. So I give you 0 to 6 heat based off your exposure. So the exposure was actually kind of contained. It was standard exposure. So 2 heat. You gain +2 heat for killing people. And then you gain +2 heat for your calling card. So that gives you 6 heat total. You had 3 already. And then, so you had 3 heat. So the heat tracker, 2, 6, 7, 8. The heat tracker only goes up to 8 before it goes up 1 level. So you are wanted in this part of the galaxy, which is the Ren galaxy. So you're wanted level 1 with level 1 with 1 extra heat.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. I
Could be
mean,
better.
you did a lot. But what that affects is let's see. The 1 level affects your entanglements, which is kind of it's something we haven't been doing. But what will happen is I'll roll a dice. I have a little list over here. I roll 2. Unquiet black.
What does that mean?
it means so as you're escaping, an alien or wake creature finds its way on board.
What the?
Nice.
Acquire the services of Mystic or Exterminator to destroy, banish it, or deal with it yourself. This is as equal to the magnitude of the creature as equal to the crew's tier level, wanted level in the system. Creatures hiding on that. So a little it's a tier 1 creature, so it's above your pay grade type of thing. It clamps like you as you're flying away onto your next job. You hear a thunk nearby. One of you hears a thunk in your hull. You don't know where it's from, but something's moving. It's kind of like hearing like squirrels in the in your walls. Like something's not supposed to be there. I don't know. I have enough brain capacity to figure out how that's going to affect you yet. But it's going to come back to bite you, maybe literally in the butt.
Nice.
So, yeah, it might come up on your next mission. Now we're going to go into downtime activities. And yeah, tell me what you want to do, and I can help you do it.
How much downtime activity we get?
You get 2.
Okay.
You get 2.
I have an idea of what I want to do, but you might have to help me. So,
Okay.
First thing I want to do is to remove some of my stress from my first activity.
Okay.
So that's indulge in vice, right? Is that what I do?
Yeah, indulge vice. What is your vice
So,
again?
It is my vice is obligation. So
Yes.
I'm gonna call my mom
Okay.
and be like, "Hey, mom," and like my understanding is she's like still in government, kind of trying to like reform things. So
Okay.
it
Yeah.
could be like kind of bad for her to talk to somebody who just like blew up a planet. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna like be like tell her all this
She
stuff.
doesn't know that, or does she? Does your
Well,
parents know? Like
maybe I
that
won't
you're.
tell her everything, but I'll just be like checking in and like
Yeah.
share some details, but like keep it very like vague.
Very gotcha. Okay.
Anyways,
So you're basically you're kind of letting information slip.
yeah, possibly, yeah.
Like, I mean, what's going on? You seem, you, I don't know, excited or what's what
Yeah. Oh,
happened?
yeah, just being crazy.
Just, uh, well, tell me about it. I mean, I haven't seen you in like forever. Here.
Oh, I was stuck in somewhere for like a year. And
Yeah.
then yeah, we just took a while to get away from that. And then yeah, but now I have some new friends and we're doing pretty good. So, I think we're going
At
to
this
start
point,
changing the world.
at this point, I'm gonna have you roll your vice. So
Okay. And so I rolled the lowest
the
attribute,
lowest attribute, yes,
and that's counting all the things in the one. So that would be,
yes,
I
in
would
the
just
first
roll
column,
one resolve,
one resolve. Yeah.
4.
Okay, so I'm assuming you have 4 heat to mark off, or 4 stress to mark off.
Yes, I do have 4 stress.
Yes.
And then
yeah.
oh,
Go ahead.
the next thing I want to start doing is acquiring a AI module for our ship. It's in the auxiliary gear.
I will say you're still injured, and thankfully you didn't need
Oh.
it, but you
I will.
want to
I
get
should take care
better.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go hang out with Obadiah and he'll sew me up.
Yeah,
And
I
I'll sit
don't.
in a bacta tank. There's a bacta
That's
tank.
plus 1D.
Yeah. Yeah, and let's see. Healing clock is.
There's a
feel like
project clock for it.
yeah. There's so it's 6. I'm gonna say this is a 4 o'clock for you.
Okay.
Which
Oh, yeah, I get another dice.
okay. You know, you know what? I'm just gonna say you recovered. I don't think it's fun to like, oh, I have this like minor injury, like to heal. I'm gonna say that you have a doctor with you. Actually,
Have
yeah,
a
well,
crewmate roll doctor. That's what's supposed to happen.
let's see. Have a crewmate roll doctor.
Okay, which
What
is
doctor?
Obadiah.
Okay, what is it? Obadiah. Yeah, let's see. Sorry, this
He's
kind of
a
sets the
snitch.
tone for the game, so I'm trying to decide like, do I want a project clock or not for
He
this type
has
of injury?
2.
On
Two
what,
in
doctor? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say.
Well, it
Let's
makes
make
us
this
not
a
want to take damage, which is, I think, a good thing. So
yeah. Okay, well, since we have a doctor anyways, I don't want to invalidate the doctor being
yeah.
important either. So do a project clock. Remember, it's 1 point if you roll like straight ones, or
Mhm.
1 through 3. 4 to 5 is 3. 6 is 5. So
Okay.
2 sixes, you're healed.
I rolled a 3 and a 1.
3 and a 1.
So
And
that would
then
be
did you add? Didn't the Stitch have ability that helped you?
he had 2. That's how I had 2 dice.
Oh, okay.
He rolled.
So you get 1 point on your clock. You're still injured,
But we're working on it.
but you're working on it. Yeah.
Man, getting
Um,
injured is
Yeah,
Don't get
sucks.
hurt.
Yeah, no,
Don't hurt.
it's real bad. I feel like we've been playing it pretty safe with just doing sway and stuff like that. But
yeah.
I'm gonna try to put you in a position where that's not all you can do.
Pew pew pew.
Oh, I don't think any of us have scrap. Well, I have 1.
I have
Yeah.
a scrap.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I can't see
so
you.
Anyways, so that's my turn.
That's your turn.
My 2
Okay.
actions. Yeah.
Yeah. You put some staples in. I like.
Starting to go back up.
You're not sure whether it helped or hurt more. Like like on the like character like player wise, it helped, but like character wise, you're like, did this really like? All right. Then on to Ephraim. What are you doing?
Okay, for my 2 actions, I would like to indulge in vice. Let's see. Enroll your lowest attribute: insight, prowess, or resolve. Oh, indulge in my vice as far as its pleasure. So,
Yeah.
obviously the drugs I've been carrying with me for the last
Yeah.
day. Just needed to sit back, kick my legs up, lock myself in my room, kind of thing.
Yeah.
My lowest one. How do I know which one's my lowest one?
So it's that first column. If you're looking at the Excel sheet, you are a scoundrel. Let's see. So it would be prowess because so you see how it's darkened on that first column?
Yeah.
You count the dots in the column.
Oh, okay. So I can only roll one.
So resolve you have resolve you have 2, prowess you have 1, and so you have 3.
Okay, so I just need to roll 1.
You roll 1. Yes.
4.
4. Okay, so you remove 4 stress.
So that's all of it, right?
You're all your stress. You're very lucky, by the way.
Oh.
If you overindulge, it's a bad thing.
We can't
Oh,
overindulge.
we can't.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah,
Calling
because
card.
we used our calling card.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Sweet.
I forgot why. I forgot the importance of the calling card.
Okay, and then for my last one, my second and last activity, downtime activity, I guess, have we done the lay low stuff yet?
If you wanna hold off on that, I could do it.
We've not done lay low yet.
Oh, you're gonna do it, Kevin?
Because I have 3 activities. Because of my I gain an extra downtime activity.
Okay, then I will.
If you have nothing else to do, you can.
Do we know anything about like what our next job might be?
Well, there's 2 immediate jobs that you can do. One is more pro bono, but you can help your friend who's in prison now, who helped you get out of there. Two, it's just a regular job. There's a noble setting up a trip to an asteroid belt, and it's just there's a lot of moving pieces involved, so it's suspicious. And the basically the rebellion were just wanting you to look into it. If it's going to be a problem, deal with it before it happens.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's that. And we can come up with another mission if you'd like.
I was just trying to figure out what kind of asset I can gain from this one.
And basically, I will say this: the demolition expert.
He's done.
He's done. Well, he didn't know you're gonna blow up like most of a city.
We also didn't know he was gonna blow up most of the city.
Yeah. So.
He was the demolition expert that we thought we were getting.
Yeah, we give him a good Yelp review. We attach the picture.
Yeah,
it's like LinkedIn.
So,
with him pressing the button.
Yeah.
Big smile as there's the explosion on the background.
Okay, I guess since I don't have too many ideas about what's going on in the future, I'm gonna go. Can I train?
Yeah, you can train. That's a good use. So you just get it's automatic, I believe. Let's see.
Mark 1 XP for attribute or your playbook.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep. So and you can buy things. You can buy like a gym basically, and it will help with like prowess training, or you can buy. There's like different setups you could buy that help. They give you 2 XP instead of 1 for when you train.
Gotcha.
How do we buy those?
It comes with the upgrades for the ship.
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so what would be the best thing for me to train then?
what do you like? What do you want to be better at? You guys have been using a lot of sway, so maybe resolve, and that's kind of what
I'm about to get 3 on resolve.
I guess
Yeah.
I can just do the playbook, right?
Yeah, you can do the playbook.
I'll just do that.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's getting close.
Okay, that's my turn.
Just out of curiosity, what is it? What does it look like? So you're doing drugs and
Oh.
also like puzzles at like the same or at the same time.
What? Actually, I don't even know what the playbook advancement is.
But
It
you
gives you
get
a
to
special
have
ability.
more special abilities, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. It seems like a lot of it is just.
Shoot first.
Well, let's say I know a guy. Okay, let's say like I'm doing drugs with Aura and Info Broker. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. No, I was a bit. Let's say I'm gonna say that like you stopped at one of the whatchamacallit, one of those those not space gas stations, but those like pleasure the first mission that Noah and Kevin went on.
Oh yeah.
I forgot what it called them.
A hookah joint.
Like
Or
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like yeah, so you stopped at like a rest station, like an in space rest station, which allows for like a bunch of different activities. You're in a room, maybe hung out with a friend, or did drugs, and just trying to make contacts, or like talk about the good old times, or
Yeah. Just like, I mean, I'm assumingly who remembers what they talk about while they're on drugs.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I would say like as far as like overindulging, like if you had the ability to overindulge,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe that might have been the thing. Like, oh, maybe she wasn't on drugs as much as you thought, type of thing. And like,
Yeah.
you know, but yeah. So now it's Kevin's, Nova's turn.
So, I got a question on device. Now I kind of have an idea of my character,
Yeah.
of who I want him to be. I can't change that, can I?
I'd say
Because I was okay. So here's my thought. Because I want to do obligation, and my obligation is to my devout cultish followers, and I would like give them updates, upload videos, that kind of stuff.
versus like
This came from Noah. Just, I think you were one of these.
Yeah. So that's kind of what the route I'm kind of trying to go with. Be that speaker, influence everybody.
An influencer, you mean?
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
No,
Well,
it's fine.
Let's say I don't know. I would. So this is my thought process, right?
Okay.
I guess. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. But you're gonna. Yeah, let's do it. You made me get more attention than you want, type of thing. This is
Okay. So my first thing is I want to do reduce the stress.
okay. So indulge device
Yeah, which is
obligation to your.
and I roll a dice, right? For the
Yeah.
lowest, which is 1.
Yeah.
Give me a 5. Okay, I got a 4.
Okay. Wow. Every one of you rolled a 4. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I was out. I was using the bathroom.
No, so,
Okay. My second one. So I looked at lay low because I want to reduce our heat/water level. But it says you can only reduce the heat and water level of the system you're not in.
yeah. So you would have to go to an entirely different system. So right now your mission is in that system. If you want to say, hey, actually, we're not going to do this. We're going to work on something else and go to a different system. You can say that, but it would be a different mission in the future.
Oh, okay. What do you guys want to do?
That's fine with me.
Man, we don't have to reduce it if we don't want to.
Yeah, like I'm just telling. So the entanglements, we kind of glanced over that, but they're gonna get bad. And that little entanglement that you had, entanglements get worse with wanted level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say we
Just-
just do whatever it needs to do to get it lower.
Okay.
Wanted level 4, I think, means you're at like war with the government, which you already are. And actually, I should note that you guys, while your heat might not really go as much, you will the factions list. Your factions. So you went down with the Janus Syndicate because you interrupted their workings. They were your friends, not anymore.
Didn't need him anyways.
We're gonna say you're going down -1 with House
Atreides.
Mechlith. Well, actually, no, with House.
Harkonnen.
Not
Sardaukar.
House what?
well, House Micklith, because they're the government. You're going down one there, and then you're gonna go down. You don't know this yet. Your characters don't. You're going down with the Vignerons.
I knew it. They were the ones
So
that tapped it.
they're a cult who is composed of like wealthy people, who want to live forever. And you don't know how they're involved, but just know they're gonna.
Okay, so I guess we're going to a different place, different
System.
Okay.
system. Thank you.
All right.
And then with that, can I go ahead and reduce or lay low?
Yes, you can lay low.
What is the it removes
So-
2 heat? This is do I have to roll something?
I think you just reduce lay low if you want. Reduce heat in the system by 2 if you wanted. Add segments to the wanted reduction clock in the appropriate system sheet. So, the wanted reduction clock is at 8 o'clock. So, so you automatically reduce heat by 2,
Okay.
but because you're wanted, to reduce the wanted level, you have to roll.
Okay.
So,
And just roll 1 dice, right?
yeah, if you want to add segments according to the roll, you command some. So you have to give an appropriate action for how you're doing this. So like consort, command, say like how you're reducing the water level.
I would
So-
do consort. Because we have on our ship, we could send out a fake transponder.
Yeah, we saved. Look at this person that we saved.
Are you? like how are you distracting the law from yourself? Like you can do it by like making someone else look worse.
Yes,
You
I'm
can do
making
it
the government look worse by having nukes.
like a store of nukes.
Yes.
Um. Okay,
And
I
so with
can.
consort using my connections, heritage background, friends, or rival.
Okay, roll consort.
I got 2.
So it's one. You get one on the, and I'm marking this off on my sheet.
Okay.
So I just roll 1 dice.
Uh,
Or do I roll 2 since I have 2x? 2 marks on it.
on consort,
Yeah.
you roll 2 dice.
Okay. 6, 4.
6, 4. So you got a 6. So that's
Yep.
3. So you get 3. So you need 5 more marks to get that off your level.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, well, okay. And then I want to continue with my long-term project
Okay.
of the I think it was the taser, right?
Yeah, taser weapons.
Taser weapons.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a roll. Tell me what you're doing, and give me a roll. And
So the last time was blueprints, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. Yeah.
Am I still trying to acquire blueprints, or am I?
Say you got the blueprints for
Okay.
it.
So I'm trying to
Material.
figure out how to power the taser itself and fitting it within certain weapons.
Okay. So there could be. So basically, let's say you have the blueprints right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait. You have the blueprints right now. You're trying to like um, figure out how do you connect it to your ship in particular. Like you are now you're in the designing phase, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to
Oh,
connect it into like our weapons and stuff. Like,
so you don't have like so with stun weapons. Eventually, you're gonna need to purchase. So this is just the setup for the purchase, right? So you have
or are we at the purchasing part?
let's say you're maybe looking for someone who can put it on for you. Is that yeah?
So I'm looking for somebody with a.
Okay, let me just simplify this down to there's an 8 segment clock, right?
Okay.
You're just giving me different actions so that you can roll like it doesn't matter what the action is as long as you can tell me what you're doing to help further this plan to get that like let's I think when I said blueprints earlier that was the end goal because you have to purchase it but you guys don't even have the blueprints for it yet so like I think the end goal of the clock was the blueprints
Okay.
but you have to tell me how you're getting there so you did some work like you studied some but it's
Okay.
not quite there yet.
So on some aspects, I don't know as far as the powering of the mechanics of a stunner, taser, whatever.
Yeah.
I would go through. I think our ship has the black market contacts.
Yes,
And
which
I'll use.
your weapons dealers is the ones that you lost your tier list. So not that you're in the negative, you're just on zero ground with them. So
Okay. Well,
maybe it's building up more camaraderie with your
Yep.
weapons dealers.
Yep.
Okay.
So I just
like,
roll dice for this.
Consort maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So roll 2 here.
Yeah.
1, 3.
3. Okay.
1 and
So
3.
you got one more. You've got one more block in it.
What are we at right now with that?
You're at 3 total.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll make a what?
you said it's at 8 o'clock.
It's at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you wanted to take your last downtime action to fill it in.
I've already took
Oh,
3.
okay.
That was my third one.
Okay. So the next thing we have to decide is just where are you guys going? If you guys are getting out of there, where do you want to go? You have the list of planets.
Where's that at?
It's near the bottom of the PDF. I think.
Oh, systems. We're at system Rin, right?
So you're in Ren, and in Ren you have one wanted level, no heat, and you have so you can go to Mem, which is kind of like
In system Holt.
in system, and you can go the Mem. There's kind of like a water planet. You can go to Sanhandra, which is a planet which it's like one side is always sunny, one side is always dark, so everyone lives on the rim of it. Yeah. There's one.
That actually sounds cool. Let's go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So system Holt.
Yeah. So people live in perpetual twilight there. It's known for lax policies regulating trade. Choice destination for smugglers and fences alike. Perpetual twilight amid paved streets and concrete buildings, howling of frequent windstorms, masked and cloaked strangers congregating around a steel warehouse before an auction begins. Row after row of ships landed in the open dirt on the outskirts of Ugar. And that's where we'll say you are. Everything is available. So here's the notable thing. So each of these planets have specific, like each planet has effects on them. Everything is available here for a price. You can always take plus 1d to acquire assets. But on a 1 to 3, the asset also comes with strings. So that's the planet you're on. So you can acquire assets more easily there.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, Voss. I don't know if I want that. 1 cred and 1 heat.
Yeah. So.
I mean,
Okay.
Mim is kind of nice. When you're in the deep, using a tune for long-term projects grants 1d. Oh, never mind.
So, I'm gonna say for like flavor's sake, you're leaving your area to escape the wanted level, which is fair, you know. But you're probably not gonna get rebellion jobs while you're in Holt. You're gonna kind of. I'm gonna say you scout it around in the future, and I'll provide you with some more job opportunities next time we meet.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's pretty late for you guys, right?
Yeah.
10:30.
Yeah. Do we want to? We can start a mission, maybe not end it, or you can end
I
here.
think I'm
Or,
gonna have to go to bed.
yeah.
But
Yeah, we can just
Can
do it
you-
next time.
What?
is there I'll have to look up. Can you send out that document again on Discord?
Yes, I can send out. I'll send out
Because I
the
was looking for
PDF
it, I couldn't find
again.
it.
Uh, I'll send out the PDF. It's just up. So if you just scroll up,
Oh, okay, I see it now.
so
Yeah,
there's the
it's still
PDF.
there.
The
Yeah.
PDF is there, right there, but the Excel sheet is the spreadsheet
I
link.
see it now. Yeah, I was looking in my shared documents.
Yeah. All right.